So you've been to so many different countries, so many different continents, experienced so many different people from so many different cultures. Can you talk a little bit about probably the biggest difference that you see, but more importantly, the the couple biggest similarities that you see in all the folks you've interacted with around the world?
Well, I tell you, that's a great question, Joe, because and it's one of the things I think that has helped me a lot, is that I see everybody as the same. Everybody's equal. They have different backgrounds, experiences and understanding, knowledge, or education, that kind of stuff. But here's what I know: everybody's trying to maximize their life, and then as we go through life, everybody has problems. And everybody's trying to solve the problems, and they're trying to figure out what can I do and how can I do things so that I can overcome the problems that I'm faced with every day, so that I can accomplish the things that I want to accomplish, so that I can be the kind of person that I want to be. And so regardless of the country, regardless of the culture, regardless of the education, regardless of the background, it's simply zeroing in on the needs of other people. And so it really simplifies the process. See, all I got to do is find out what the need is and then figure out how to fill it. That's it. You know, and again, here's where nature is that great teacher once again, right? I mean, think about it. Rivers don't drink their own water. Trees don't produce fruit for themselves.
Mm.
The sun doesn't provide heat for itself. Flowers don't produce a fragrance for themselves. But they take all that they have, all that they are, all that the resources to create and develop something for others. And therein lies the secret to life.
Mhm.
That's it. That's the key. Think about this, Joe. Every other principle for success, okay, and maximizing your life lies in understanding that principle of life. It's not about you. That's the point. It's not about you. See, I know, listen, I understand that's very countercultural today. And look out for number one, take care of me, all that kind of stuff. But seriously, see, our lives were designed, with all the talent, skills, gifts, and abilities that we have. See, we think they're all those talent, skills, gifts, and abilities that we develop. We think it's for us to make me look good, to make me stand out and to create my image. No, no, that's not it. All our talent, skills, gifts, and abilities, they're not for us. They're for somebody else. I tell people, I said, listen, never want to be proud of yourself. You can be proud of what you do, but but I mean the idea here is, listen, I have the talent, skills, gifts, and abilities. Those are gifts. That's what's been given me. That's some of those things are inherent, and I just need to develop those things that I have. But I mean, do you think Michael Jordan? Do you think that he gets excited? Do you think he's proud of himself when he hits a three-pointer? I could do three-pointers all day long, backwards, upside down, backwards in the air. No. Why? Because that's Michael Jordan, right? That's who he is, right? Now listen, if
Yep.
I did the three-pointer, I'm going to be proud because that's not who I am, right? But see, so our talent, skills, gifts, and abilities, see, they're not for us. All of that is designed, they're like tools. It's a part of my tool belt for me to utilize to make a bigger difference and contribute to other people the things that they're missing. And then I can utilize their talent, skills, gifts, and abilities for the areas and things that I'm missing in my life. And together we can have a phenomenal community, and we can all, rise up together. We can all grow together. And so that's where, our real purpose comes in, when we realize that life is not about me, but it's about what I can contribute to others. That's why I say it's not about the accumulation of positions and possessions and power, but it's about influence. It's about impact. See? And so that's what I want to do. I just want to make sure that I take all that I have and use it in the service for others. Zig Ziglar says if you help enough people get what they want, you can get everything that you want, and it is true. I like the saying, he who serves the many earns the money and a reputation, you see. And so, and then you enjoy it, and then there's less effort to it. Then I don't have to be trying to be somebody else that I'm not because that's hard work.
Yes.
Easier just to be myself and do what I'm good at. That's why they talk about, build on your strengths. There's a reason for that.